Blah. Yuck. Mm.
Do not take your eyes off this road for a moment. Do you understand me? Nothing gets through.
Leandros! There!
Is he intentionally trying to resemble Robert de Saab?
Look what crawled out of its hole to die.
He even kind of sounds similarly.
He's at death's door. Finish him off. Bring me his head, or throw yourselves into the canyon.
A standard battle against a couple of mooks?
Get him!
Were we supposed to get, like, I guess it's okay for Ezio to,
Hey, I want to talk to you.
like, start getting his ass kicked because he's an old man. Like, that's fine. I just don't want to play that shit. I guess the goal was for that set piece, was to, like, batter and beat Ezio down to only a single pip of health.
This used to be so easy.
So you can feel a little, like, a little weak here. But that does come down to that, like, classic problem of, like, video games, which is that your character is... What the fuck is going on? I guess I use Eagle Vision. Okay. Okay, now we can actually see the guard's routes. That's cool. So wait for him to get closer to the haystack to shiv him. It's 1 out of 5. They have to make the Eagle Vision its own button because triangle is shoot now, it looks like. Forgot they made that change in this game. Forgot a lot of things over Revelations when I was with you. Oh, I fucked that one up. Not really my problem. I'm not that concerned about the full sync objective. I've learned my lesson from fucking... Oh, it's now Eagle Sense. No. Okay. Learn my lesson from Brotherhood that these objectives don't matter and never did.
Please help me now. Time to leave. That one looked familiar.
That one looked familiar. Someone's coming this way. Also, we can't climb because he's injured. He's big hurting. I don't care.
Could it be that you are every bit as deadly as the legends say? Or am I in charge of an army of drunks swinging sticks? Right this way, Ezio. Nowhere left to run
Just use
now.
the gun, please.
Not for me, and not for you.
Kill that dog! Cut him down!
Just shoot him. I never tire of shanky fools like this.
That dulls the pain.
Medicine for the pain. Lets us parkour again. Not a healthy mindset, I will admit. Not concerned about killing people with haystacks anymore. The optional objective. Keep going.
What does it take to kill you, eh? Why will you not die?
Don't you ever stop howling.
There we go. There we go.
Well, the old hound still has a bite.
The book you carry, where is it?
Niccolo Polo's journal. This will do you no good. Not now. We have found one of the Masyaf keys already, and are closing in on the rest.
What is in that library is not for you, not for the Templars.
You can have Altair's books, Ezio. We only want guidance. We only want directions. To the location of the Grand Temple.
Grand Temple? Tell me more, now. Requiescat in pace, bastardo.
Patience, old man. Didn't you learn from when you were a kid that to respect the dead? Your Uncle Mario taught you that. Progressing.
This apple. It is a remarkable piece of work. feel the material, hard as steel, but very light.
You really want to be fooling with that thing?
I do. I absolutely do. I have been waiting a long time to get my hands on one of these.
Okay, you're making me nervous, Bill.
Don't be. I don't think I have the right genes to properly wield it.
Oh, but Desmond, you think he does?
Interesting, because William is his dad.
What the hell just happened?
You were snooping, wandering outside the Desmond partition. So once the Animus located you, it pulled you back here. It's just following orders. Like a fail-safe program. Trying to keep your poor head intact, whether you like it or not.
What are you doing here exactly?
Playing, learning, waiting. A lot of waiting. I keep the Animus distracted as best I can. For you, so you can explore. Otherwise it might hunt you down like a little virus and, delete you.
Well, my guardian angel.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, Thanks.
Alright. So we have the premises all lined up. The Masyaf keys to find the Grand Temple.
Sean, it's me. What's happening?
Are you at the airport?
Yeah, we're chartering a jet. Are you coming?
Yes, yeah. I'll be there soon.
Good.
They buried her already.
I heard.
A little cemetery outside Rome. Nice place.
God, things got so fucked up so fast.
Is Desmond still out?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of brain activity, but with the monitoring system shut down, we can't record anything.
Well, keep me posted, okay? I'll see you soon.
This is the Oh yeah, Desmond's section is just these memories. Let's do one of these puzzles, I guess. We should probably do them all for the sake of the story. Should probably do all these puzzles. There are 5 in all, plus like a DLC pack, I think, of one.
Incredible. This must be the core of the Animus. No simulations, no environments. I can't even feel my own body. Everything's just raw data. So am I still me, or some kind of computer program?
Wait for some fucking platforming. First person platforming. No? Too bad. Let's go around. Oh, whoops. If we fall, we just respawn. Yeah, I recall liking these, but I also recall them being very, very easy. And not particularly, like, interesting or challenging. I just kind of like, thought they were nice diversions. But nothing more than that, if my memory serves. We'll see how my opinion is of them now, as we play them.
I was born here. The farm. Yeah, they called it the farm. My parents, 24 couples, some kids, a community. Hidden away.
That's where you were born, Desmond. That's where you will die.
Small houses in the Black Hills. Right. The clear skies, wood smoke, wind, the stink of gasoline, generators running day and night. I remember. We lived simply, almost like nomads. So far from everything. Ready to pack up and go at the drop of a hat. If we were discovered. If they found us.
Oh, there's a switch. Gotcha. Yeah, like this idea is basically like abstractly represent Desmond's memories. Although this honestly feels more like a Half-Life like mod than an actual like level in a video game.
It wasn't much of one, was it? Not a proper farm. We grew some food. I don't remember any animals though. Maybe a few dogs.
What is that sound? Oh, that's up there. I don't have the ability to get up there yet, I think.
The assassins. I was born into it. I didn't choose. It was like a birthright. You are an assassin, they told me. What did that even mean?
Don't worry about it. I don't think Ubisoft even knows what that means anymore.
Ever since I was young, they never stopped saying it. You are an assassin. You are an assassin. And this is our creed.
We're talking very abstract here, by the
Nothing
way.
is true.
What did that mean? A world without purpose?
We're talking very abstractly here.
Everything is permitted.
Everything is permitted?
They're looking for us, and they will not stop until every one of us is dead.
Yeah, I believed for a while. But I never understood. That's the trouble when you're born into something. Belief without understanding. Everyone was so serious. Scared, too. All that talk of assassins and Templars. The end of the world.
Yes, Desmond. I mean, there is something to be said about being indoctrinated into something that you don't truly, like, understand. Like, a lot of people, a lot of religious communities particularly, have that problem. But, like, it's not
Live
exclusive.
by the creed, Desmond. Empower yourself.
And now that we have the ability to create stairs, we can more or less go wherever. Which you'd think would break these segments. And it kind of does. But they do figure out
Every man has
ways...
his limit, I guess. I can't remember when I stopped believing. When I stopped caring.
to gate you. In subsequent levels, thankfully. Even if, like, this mechanic on its own does make the entire thing fairly trivial. So, like, where... this way.
God, it all sounded so stupid. I couldn't hear the word Templar without laughing. And assassin? Forget it.
This is a pretty easy section.
An ancient war, they said. An endless struggle. But I never cared. Who knew it was possible to bore a kid with war stories?
Our protagonists.
Right.
Sure. I mean, it's interesting to think about, like, how this felt from Desmond's point of view. Though I must confess, I am realizing that I'm not particularly interested in...
I guess I was lonely. Alone in a crowd.
Desmond's backstory.
If I could have told them that, maybe they would have listened. If only I could go back. If I could tell them I'm sorry.
This is the same room, right? No, it's not. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, poor Desmond was raised in the Assassins and realized what he was being thrust into, which is fair. Like that, he's a child, so whatever. I was not particularly we haven't really gotten far enough to get that thread to get going in any meaningful way.
Sean, it's me.
It might even be a bit too abstract.
Are you at the airport?
We already saw
Yeah, we're
this.
chartering a jet.
We already heard this. It might even be a bit too much
Dear
abstraction.
sister, Masyaf is overrun by a battery of Templars, and their motive is clear. They desire the secrets locked away in Altair's library. Secrets they believe will lead them to something called the Grand Temple. Whether or not this is true, I do know the library is real. I have seen its door for myself. But none can enter. Not without 5 keys which were sent to Constantinople with Niccolo Polo almost 300 years ago. Claudia, I must find these keys. The Templars have already located one, and I do not know how difficult it will be to find the others. Only time, skill, and a bit of luck will tell.
Good for him to write to his sister like that. We are in Constantinople. In Istanbul. Which is another, like, a pretty inspired choice as far as historical settings go, honestly. Because a lot happens. Constantinople is a very important part of world history. The Ottoman Empire. It's not one that's very commonly taught in American schools. I don't know if it's taught commonly in French schools, but in America, not so much.
A magnificent sight.
It is a work in progress.
No city in Europa has a skyline quite like this.
Well, to be precise, that is Europa. That is Asia.
Ah. Some borders even the Ottomans cannot move.
Very few. You are Italian by the sound of it, but your outfit is not. Have you been traveling long?
Si, a molto tempo. I left Rome a 12 months ago, looking for inspiration. And that search brought me here.
Inspiration.
When I was a child, my father told me stories about the fall of Constantinople.
You must mean the conquest of Constantinople. I suppose the moral of any story matches the temper of the man telling it.
That we can agree on.
Güzel. Constantinople is a city for all kinds and creeds. students like me or travelers such as yourself?
Random character.
So much work to return to, but it is good to be home.
Work? When I was your age, my interests were mainly salve.
Incredible. I am surprised you got anything done.
As was my mother.
It was a pleasure speaking with you, Bey Effendi. I hope you find something to hold your interest in.
I have faith I will.
Yardım edebilir miyim efendim?
Grazie, dear boy.
A scholar and a gentleman. You are full of surprises.
Very few, my friend. Eksik olmayın.
Hoş geldin kardeşim. Unless the legend is a lie, you are the man I long to meet. Renowned master and mentor. Ezio Auditori de la.
Prego.
Forgive me. I have a hard time remembering that Italian gibberish.
Da Firenze. The city where I was born.
Ah, yes. So, by your custom, I would be Yusuf Kazim da Istanbul. I like that.
Istanbul. Yet another name for this city.
Evet, it's a local favorite. Come, Mentor,
Mentor da Firenze.
I will show you around.
Alright, let's get started. I guess. Do not wander far from Yusuf.
Welcome to Galata district. For centuries, it has been a home to orphans from Europa and Asia.
Okay, this is cool. They let you auto
You won't
follow.
find more diversity anywhere else in the city. And for that
That's
reason,
useful.
assassins make it their home.
I would like to see where.
Nice to have that during
The
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood is always eager to meet the man who put the Borgias out to pasture.
Oh. Does everyone in this city know I'm here already?
Well, your Holy Land tussle with the Templars did not go unnoticed.
When I first set out, violence was so far from my mind. I sought wisdom. The contents of Altair's library.
Not realizing it has been sealed for 3 centuries?
No, I assumed as much. But I never expected to find Templars guarding it.
Very troubling, no? 5 years ago,
5 years ago, Templar
Templar
influence is at
influence
minimum.
here was minimal.
Okay.
A small faction with dreams.
A lot of fucking, a lot of text, a lot of reading, a lot of listening in the start of this game. I'm noticing. Like a lot of it.
They may try something dramatic.
Is there no heir to the Ottoman throne?
Not just one, 2 angry sons.
It's kind of interesting to think about how elegant the start of Assassin's Creed 2 is, and even to some extent Brotherhood. This feels sloppy isn't the right word, but it's like they were running out of ways to like
when the Sultan calls
to
the princes
guide us through the start of the story instead of just like forcing us through exposition. They don't have. It seems like they ran out of ways to show when they're stuck to telling, which is a shame.
Between the Templars and the Ottomans.
There's a lot of telling in
must
this
stay busy.
start of the game.
Ezio, I barely have time to polish my blade. Master's work. I must remember that. More Templars! Look sharp! No. Watch.
Byzantium is dead, as are you.
The whole city wakens to welcome you, Ezio. First the regents, now the rats. Ottoman soldiers have a special loathing for these Byzantine thugs. That gives us some breathing room.
How much?
Faction play.
Yeah, just a little. they'll still kill you if you look at them wrong. But they will feel bad about it later.
Touching.
It's not so bad, really. For the first time in many decades, the assassins have a strong presence here. It wasn't always that way. Under the Byzantine Emperor, the assassins were hunted down and killed on the spot.
Alright, so the Templars are Byzantine in this area. That's useful, I think.
We're almost
So
there.
much talking! So much talking and following at the start of this game, and set pieces that aren't particularly great. This is compared to what we saw in 2 and Brother, this is the start of this game is very, very monotonous and tedious.